Okay, guys, I wanted to do a little bit of a different video today. I've still been doing the Amazon thing, but today I want to talk about StockX. So you'll go to their website. This is where you can buy and sell sneakers. You have to have your box, and they have to be unworn, basically, so brand new, basically. Here's the seller dashboard when you're in there. This is my account. I've had 21 sales since I started doing the StockX. Keep in mind you can sell these shoes from Marshalls, or if you have the box, or the outlets as well is a good place to start out with. As you continue selling, the transaction fee goes down for you. So right now I'm sitting at about 9%, which it starts out at I think 10%, and then it's like another small fee, or like I think it's like a 3% fee. Yeah, it's like so it just changes as it goes. It's a set fee though. The 3% is. So we're just gonna go to click selling here. Those are my current ones that I have listed. We're gonna go to pending, and it'll load what I have that I need to ship. So as you can see, I had those 3 sneakers shipped off, or I had to print out stuff to get them to StockX for verification, because they verify everything to make sure they're unused and they're legit. So it kind of protects the buyer and protects you, you know. So there you just click a print shipping label. This first page right there is the one that's going to go inside the box. The bottom is the label. So depending upon if you have a label printer or not, you can use that or just print it off and tape it on the box. So it really just depends. That's the shoe, this particular shoe for this order that I'm fulfilling. So I'm going to transition to my other computer here that's connected to my label printer. I'm just showing you the footage here. So I'm going to right click and then do the print. And that first page is what I'm saying, like goes in the box, not like the shipping box itself, but the actual shoe box. It's going to go on the inside. So just print that off. Here's where the label printer comes into effect for me, and for you, it might just be printing both. So I click and drag, and I use the Dymo 4 XL printer. And so if you didn't know already, you can do this for any of the labels, and then you go to properties and rotate it 90 degrees. And it'll go. So here's me shipping it up. There's the shoe. Verify which kind of shoe it has. Just double check yourself. Get that first page like we discussed. Open up the box. You're just gonna fix some of the paper if it's messed up a little bit, make it look presentable. You're gonna put that box inside the actual shoe box, like I said before, and close it back up. And that's pretty much the whole extent of that first paper. Now close it up, and you want to wrap it in some bubble wrap to keep it protected while it's shipping, because if it's damaged, they won't accept it and they'll charge you for sending in damaged goods. So you're kind of responsible for the shipping, just like you would with Amazon or Mercari or Poshmark, stuff like that. You're kind of responsible for that. So make sure you bubble wrap it or use some type of protectant for the shoe. So I use a combination of both. I use bubble wrap and I use packing paper to make sure that it doesn't get damaged. You'll see me grab it here in a second. And for this particular box, I had it shipped from Adidas, I think. I think that particular box is what I'm talking about. The shoes are definitely from Adidas, but it fit really snug in there. So you see that? It barely will close up. It's real nice, tight fit, but I still use that paper on the edges because I didn't wrap it in bubble wrap over there. So just a little bit there, just to protect it. And typically it takes about 2 days for it to, for me, where I live in California, to send it to Arizona, it takes about 2 days to get the money back. So there it is. It's a finished product. Now just close it up, tape it up like you would any other package, and you're pretty much done, and you just drop it off at a UPS location. That's who they prefer to use, and that's what the labels come with. So it's just a box and drop off. So make sure you tape it up pretty good. They suggest on the printer, on that paper, to do an I or an H type of print, or of taping, sorry. And what that does is it covers all the edges, the big long one in the center and the ones on the end, so that if any liquid or something gets through, it's kind of as a protectant. And if you don't do that and it gets damaged by that, they'll still charge you, and then they'll send back the shoes. So it gets kind of hectic. A lot of the responsibility is on you as the seller for that shoe. Now I buy sneakers that drop here and there, so it's not very consistent because there's a lot of competition for it, but it still covers some bills and some money, profits coming in. So I dabble in a lot of different things. You should check it out if you haven't. Just try to go to Nike, enter the product code, and you'll be able to see if you make profit or not. So the first time I did that was at the Nike outlet, and I ended up finding some Jordan He Got games and kids, and they were for, I think it was like $90, $80, because they had 30% off, and then I ended up selling them for like $180 and $160, and it was my first experience with it, and it was great. And now here it is, man. You just put the label on there, and you're good for the drop off, and that's about it. Like I said, it takes about 2 days to hit.